Thank you so much for seeing me, Don Corleone. I mean, Godfather. I've come to complain about our neighbours over in Montecito. I mean, it's so unfair. It's even quite hard to talk about. They expect my Meghan to clear up after a dog. Now, try not to get too angry about this, Godfather. I need you thinking clearly. But they expect my Meghan, if she takes our dog out for a little walk, to pick up its mess. My Meghan's hands are too dainty and her spirit too pure to even consider this. I, for one, don't want to see it happen.
I like to stroll in nature, the birds, and the smells. I can't go out so easily now into secluded areas for safety reasons, but I like to walk around the grounds of the estate. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll go for a walk in the park. Nothing upsets me more than the presence of unpleasance sullying the pathway, befouling the walkway, awaiting the sole of some unsuspecting shoe. Exactly. These little acts of selfishness and abdications of responsibility, they have a ripple effect. Perhaps a man steps in it on his way to work, so when he arrives, he's heavy-handed with his employee.
Oh no!
That employee returns home in an irritable mood. He scolds his children for the rambunctious behavior that he's accustomed to, but never usually irritated by.
Oh no, that could scar them.
No, don't speak. This same man, he strikes his wife in front of the children after she points out that he's never punished them for playing before. This traumatizes the children further. The viciousness spreads like a wave, all because of one selfish act.
One small, inconsiderate act caused all that misery.
Anyone who chooses to look after a dog, and I'm an animal lover myself, must attend to all of the needs and honor all of the duties bestowed by that decision.
Oh yeah, no, it must be picked up. I completely agree with you on that, Godfather. Just not by my Meghan.
Surely she's got a staff.
Oh, sometimes she likes to go for a walk with the dogs, all by herself, with bodyguards close at hand, of course. Oh, that's a point. Maybe I could get one of them to pick it up.
I'm sure they would be thrilled.
I mean, you could argue it should be left there anyway. We're talking about my Meghan's dogs, disposable food surplus here, dogs that she's personally raised from puppies, You could argue it should be left there as a blessing to the street.
You can argue a lot of things, Harry, but that doesn't prevent them from being borderline retarded.
Racist. I said, don't you ever talk to me about my Meghan again. How dare you? I gave them a really mean look, and then I cycled away. It's not just insisting that my Meghan pick up dog mess, We've had loads of issues with our neighbours over in Montecito, They're intolerable. I mean, one of them approached me the other day when I was on my bicycle to complain about Meghan's behaviour and attitude. I let them have it. Oh, I can tell you, don't you worry about that. I said, don't you ever talk to me about my wife again. How dare you? I gave him a real mean look and just cycled away.
Do you think that's a healthy, mature way to deal with things of this nature?
I don't know what you mean, Godfather.
Do you not think maybe you should remain calm? Stop being so emotional. It makes you look weak.
Well, I've got to protect my wife.
It's very unlikely that she sees you as her protector. Men who cannot retain composure during difficult situations are very rarely looked on as protectors. They're more likely to be seen as pitiful beta males. They're more likely to be taken advantage of.
Well, my Meghan must be an angel sent from heaven then, because she's never once, not even once, taken advantage of me. Look, all she ever wanted was a little bit of security around the estate, a patrol, to keep her safe. She's really under the cosh. She's a prime target for misogynistic and racist abuse. So she needs a neighbourhood patrol so she can feel safe.
I don't see the problem here. Have you come to ask if I can supply security to protect you from these threats?
Oh, no, not at all, Godfather. I'd never waste your valuable time for such a pitiful favour. Besides, we've already got a solution. We want everyone in the neighbourhood to club together to pay for it.
So why do you need me?
Yeah, but they've refused, Can you believe that? Yeah, refused to help, And now they're being rude to her. And they've started talking to her like she's, little more than common trash.
So what is it exactly that you want from me?
Look, two things. First of all, make sure that our neighbours pay their fair share towards the security costs and the neighbourhood patrols so my Meghan can feel safe, okay? And second of all, make sure that they stop being nasty and mean and rude and vicious to my Meghan. She has suffered enough verbal abuse already.
So tell me, do your neighbours want this security patrol as well? Have they ever had one before?
No, they say they've never had one before and they don't want one now. But they've never had such an important resident like my Meghan who needs protecting before.
So tell me about this verbal abuse that she's subjected to. Do they shout insults from the windows when she's walking by? Or do they approach her when she's minding her own business and hound her in a vitriolic way?
Oh, no. No one says a thing to us when we're out and about. Not anymore. No, they're vicious to my Meghan when she knocks on their door any time, night or day, to demand things like they pay their fair share of a neighbourhood patrol that they don't want. That's when they're rude to her.
So she's only ever verbally abused when she goes to people's private properties and knocks on their front doors and demands that they pay for services they don't want nor require.
That's right. So can you help?
I find verbal abuse an ugly phenomenon. I have been known to interject and bring about a cessation of similar ongoing situations. But what you ask, I cannot do. Oh, it sounds like she is the bully. She's flying high on an ego that she will one day realize has no wings. But she's not there yet. So to provide oxygen for her delusion, she treats and speaks to people unreasonably.
Yeah, but...
It's not the time for speaking, Harry. It's the time to listen. She's not a victim in the traditional sense. She's a perpetrator without any semblance of self-awareness, meaning she's unable to view herself in a realistic light and therefore unable to value herself in a realistic sense. She is flying too close to the sun, like Icarus. But it is your wings, Harry, that are melting fast. Pick up your own dogmas. Pay for your own security. And people will stop treating you with such disgust. You have a minimal talent, but a lot of privilege. Humility should be your default setting. Be humble, despite your token celebrity. You will earn people's respect.
Oh, well, I'll mention this to Meghan, but I'm not sure she'll agree.
I don't hold out much hope either. But, I'm a busy man. And, you have my answer, so, I'm gonna have to say good day.
Oh, no, 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 of course, you know, I've got your Godfather. Anyway, thanks for seeing me. Missing you already.
Clemenza, tell Boris Johnson I'll be a little bit longer. I need a detox fast. There's a lot of dangerous people in this world. Dangerous people.